Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Here's a video to help you understand C++ better. Before we start anything, you first have to download an integrated development environment, which is usually called the IDE. We have types of IDEs. We have the Dev C++ and the code blocks. I prefer to use the code blocks, which is right here. Let's go straight into business. So first you launch your IDE. Okay, so this is what will appear when you launch your code blocks. Okay, you have to create a project. You have two ways to create projects. That's, you can either click here, create a new project, or you can simply come here and click project. You get the same display over here. So I'll be doing a console application. So I'll click console application and move to go. This is a page asking you to set up your application. So you come here, next. You choose C++, you come here, next. Then you type the project title. So I'll make my maybe example. And you come here, you choose the location. I'll leave it at desktop. So it will create a folder for me at desktop. And I'll finish. That's it. When you are done, you come to sources and you click on main.cpp. This is what will come. Okay, so let me explain what you have here. You have #include iostream. This is a header file which combines the input and output operations. That is the cin and cout. The cin is used for taking input and the cout is used for displaying the output. Next is using namespace std. Using namespace std is a standard library containing all standard names used in C++. If you do not use using namespace std in your program, then you have to type this in front of every standard keyword. That's going to be quite hectic. Okay, we have the main function over here. This is the main function from here to here. This is where you do all your operations. So that's where you do everything. All the main work will be here. In C++, we have the data type and the variable name. The data type and the variable name. The variable name is a container for data. It's like the place where the data is stored, okay? That's how it is. And the data type tells the compiler the type of data being stored. It could be numbers, it could be characters, it could be anything, okay? Examples of the data type can be the float. We also have the integer, which is also written as int. And we have double. And character. There's string as well. These are just some of the examples of data type. The float is used for short decimal numbers. That's for the float. Then the int is used for integers, as the name implies. Then double is used for long decimal numbers. And the character is used for just a single character. It could be a symbol or a letter. Then the string is used for many characters. One thing you should take note is that the data types are predefined in the C++, okay? They come with the C++ program, so they have specific functions. They can't be used as variable names. Variable names are user defined. You can name your variable name anything, okay? It could be A, it could be Kojo, it could be anything. It's user defined. You determine what you want to name it. In C++, we declare variables. You have to follow certain rules in order for you to declare the variables. The first rule is that you have to follow the syntax in declaring variables, or the language used to declare variables. So we have the data type and the variable name. This is the syntax of it. you declaring a variable, the data type first, then a variable name. So as we already said, we have these kind of data types. We have float, we have int, we have double, we have character, and we have string. And for the variable name, we have Monday, we have Tuesday, we have Wednesday, we have Thursday, we have Friday, so we have this here saying that Monday will hold whatever data will be put into it, and the type of data that will be put into it will be short decimals. Then Tuesday will hold integers, Wednesday will hold long decimals, Thursday will hold a character, it could be a symbol or a letter, then Friday will hold multiple letters or characters. Don't forget to terminate your codes when you are done. This shows that you are done with the code. Termination is done with a semicolon. The second rule is that you can't use keywords or reserved words. Those are words that came with C++ to be a variable name. You can't use float as in the data type and come here and use float over here. You can't use float as a variable name. Neither can you use int as a variable name. Neither can you use double, character, or string, or any other reserved word for that matter. It won't work. This is because they have their predefined use. The third rule is that uppercase and lowercase letters or characters are distinct. For instance, when you are declaring a variable, when you write or when you type, let's say Monday, and you type Monday over here, to C++, these are two different variables because we have capital M over here and we have small m over here. This shows that they are different. So the C++ application sees these two as different variable names. The next rule is a digit cannot start a variable name. For instance, you can't have 1 in front of the Monday. You can also have digit as a variable name, but you're allowed to bring the 1 after the Monday. This is right, so Monday 1 is correct. Last but not the least, underscores are allowed in your variable names, so you can decide to write Monday underscore 1. That's also correct. Basically, these are the rules of declaring a variable in C++. Here's the end of the video. I hope you learned something from this video. Don't forget to hit the like button. Please leave your comments and we'll be back with the next video. Thank you.